2XKO changed my opinion on Teemo forever. I think he's a little freak for not wearing a shirt in League of Legends. Agreed. Set can be shirtless, but not Teemo. If they released Set and 2XKO with the shirt, and then they released Teemo with no shirt, then it would be different. But it never made me realize how fucking scary it is that he's just like a drugged out yordle running around planting poison mushrooms with no shirt. I was like, what the hell? This guy's weird. Who said he was doing drugs? Bro, look at the painting. Environmental storytelling. He's not microdosing either. He's actually dosing. League of Legends Teemo is a war criminal. Dude, speaking of which, did you guys watch the League cinematic today? I saw it got dropped. Is it hype? It's Demacia related, right? Which is Marty Supreme sleeping gif. It's nowhere as good as the others. The last one killed Jin Zhao, so I don't, that's fucked up. Two Broke Girls XKO. This is the spin-off game they're making about 2XKO, if for those of you who didn't know. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dragon Battle? Oh, it's Shyvana. Oh, this is our new update. They made her look, as somebody who's played a lot of jungle Shiv, they made her look a lot different. Oh shit, Valor? Yo, they put Quinn in the cinematic? That's crazy. Oh shit, she's gaming, she's playing. Sona in a cinematic is crazy too. I don't know what she's gonna do with a crossbow against a dragon, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Who's even being chased here? Oh, it's Yunara. Dude, they put Yunara in every cinematic now, huh? They must like her. Oh my god. This is just Garen farming top by him. Like, this Garen is legit split pushing top by himself. He's fighting fucking minions. Yeah, he's literally just farming minions. Look, this is a minion. And then he left because he knows the team's coming. This is legit. Garen's team's dead. He's like, yo guys, I'm gonna split top. He's like, yo, fellas, I'm gonna split top real quick. Don't fight. You just backping them like 4 times, and then this is what happens. Oh, is this is his spear, right? Is this supposed to be Jarvan? No, surely not, right? Yeah, why the fuck he look like that? Okay, I wasn't gonna say it like that, but she's bringing, this must be his spear, right? So he's cooked, and so she's showing up with his spear like, yo. You know that creature that was in the rift for 1 season and is gone now? That thing killed Jin Zhao. I like Jin Zhao more than I feel like most of the characters in this cinematic, I'll say it. They Yasified him and then they killed him. Wait, you think this year we get Yunara and J4 and Shyvana and Quinn as our 4 characters in 2XKO? I would rather them add arcane characters. They didn't even put that many arcane characters in. Like, they put League of Legends characters who are popular. It's fucking Vi, Jinx, and Caitlyn. And Echo. They're just popular characters, like, I don't know. And Warwick. Warwick's not an arcane character, bro. Have you seen what he looks like in the show? He's fucking League Warwick, and they use his League design. They didn't even make the arcane 2XKO Warwick skin look like arcane Warwick. All his dialogue is from the arcane lore. You mean his dialogue where he says terrorist when he does down S2? He doesn't have dialogue, bro. Yeah, his only dialogue is baby, I'm praying on you tonight. Punch you down, eat you alive. 2XKO is so weird and confusing. The special intros make me think it's its own universe. Go listen. No, I don't think I will. Yunara, though, is cool. She's kind of supposed to be an industry plant in the sense that she's pretty new and they just put her in like all these back-to-back cinematics. But I think she's cool, so I don't even care. What champ would you want the most from each region? Like, what's your prio? If you had to pick one build champ to make it in the game, who would it be? Because I'm not going to lie to you, I think the first 4 choices that Riot would pick would probably not be what I would pick. Like, the most popular build is like MF, and then it's like GP or Pike or something, right? If I had to pick a build champ, it'd be Tom Kench or Graves or Twisted Fate, I guess. For Demacia, I think it'd be like Silas. Oh, Fiora is a good dig. Yeah, I like Fiora. Shyvana would be cool too. Does Fiddle count? Fiddle would be sick. Dude, did you guys see? Okay, there was a fan poll that they're doing in the 2XKO subreddit where like every day they're doing a vote on what character should be in the game. They're going A to Z and they're on Jax right now. And this is their tier list based on voting so far. And at the very top, triple S tier, Fiddlesticks, Irelia, Akali. This is the most insane blunt rotation I've seen. Bro, how the fuck is there no Thresh? So here's the thing about the alphabet. Smartest Ryu player spotted. Hasho! New Shyvana looks crazy. She does not look like that in the game. Oh my god, this is her new in-game model. The right is what she looks like right now. She has like just horns now and like no hair, kind of like it just drips down here, and then she's got actual hair and she's more buff. The gauntlets look so dumb. Yeah, agreed. I think the old gauntlets are pretty stupid looking now that I look at her like this. They have some classic skins. Like, as an example, this is what Trundle used to look like. Jesus Christ, it is horrific. And here's his old splash art, you know. This is my guy, bro. Wow, I did not remember him being so fucking ugly. But he looks like this now. He's an actual, like, he's a guy. And then they added a nostalgia Trundle. They have a retro skin where he still looks like this, kinda. Like, he's got, like, the red hair and everything. This is traditional Trundle, where he's got this fuck-ass bonk stick. You think people are too buff now? Because this is what Soul used to look like. This is Soul Bad Guy. These are both the same guy. All three of these are Soul Bad Guy, you know? I think his size doesn't change that much from Exer to Strive, though. He's, like, pretty similar. When does it become too much? Do we need to, like, make some characters a little bit more skinny, or do we want them to be just insane? Like, just so outrageously, freakishly big? You know, I asked that question, but Soul on the left is buff. Like, this is a buff guy, right? He just gains mass. And he, you know, he's kind of like a war criminal, sort of. He's on the run. He's not, yeah, you know. And then now this is Frederick. He's a little bit more well-fed. 3,500, 4,000 calories instead of 2,000. Like he's buffing up, right? He's on that gear. That's legitimately factual, yes. I mean, actually, I think a bigger problem is Chip. They needed to chill, I think. This is what Chip looks like in Plus R. He's the skinny ninja who flies across the screen. He's like the fastest character in the game, right? This is what Chip looks like in Strive. Yeah, I mean, he's fucking huge. He is much too big. I actually think that it's cool to make big characters big and buff, but I do think that there needs to be some finesse for some characters. Like this character is fucking huge. I think the exception is you gotta let the women in these games be buff, you know? Like Box was playing this like Souls game where there's like a girl, she's like got toothpick arms and she's just carrying a great sword around and swinging this. Yeah, Wu Chang, that game. And I was like, bro, this lady needs to be buff. They need to make her buff. That's one of my favorite things that they did with Viper in Street Fighter. You could see that her biceps are like fucking huge. The thing about Baiken is that this is Plus R Baiken. Strive Baiken's leg is bigger than like all of Plus R Baiken's body. I mean, even Exert Baiken is like way bigger. Oh, Slayer's a good example too. Dude, Slayer's an insane example. Look at this little guy. Look at this little dude. You know, like he's buff, but he's got like baggy clothes and shit, right? There's a lot of room for him in this. And then look at Slayer in Strive. Like he's fucking huge. Some of the Strive designs are not my favorite in the series. I think the Strive Slayer is my favorite of all the Slayers. Does Gigi have a buff girl? I think most of the girls are decently buff, actually. But like a Marissa type, if that's what you mean, like a giant lady. Not like that, really. Coom? I guess Coom, but Coom is a giant robot. Justice? That's not a bad answer. That's an acceptable answer. We gotta see Strive Jam, though. We don't know what she's gonna look like yet. I'm so not excited to hear her dumbass voice. Yeah, I'm with you. She is annoying. That's her thing. She is like a very fuck it we ball, like all in gorilla, and her character just screams the whole time. Yeah, on defense, she's mash and parry, and she's doing fucking jump dive kick, jump overheads on you. Yeah, and I mean, she's just sending it at you with minus stuff and then being like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna DP or not. She's just pulling up and just being risky and like not caring the whole time. She's a really scary character to fight against. Debuff guys, buff gals. It's not even about buffness, I think, with the guys. It's like about the sheer ridiculousness of the mass in characters like Chip, who's supposed to be a ninja. Ryu is literally a fridge. Like he's so wide, but it's Ryu. I'll allow it. Chip, come on, bro. What's he doing? This is the balance I'm looking for here. Like very clearly, very buff and muscular, but he's leaner. There's no leanness on Chip here. You know, there's a juicing epidemic going on in fighting games here.